Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Cancer for August 2020. I apologize guys, it's taken so long to get your message out, but I feel like Spirit delivers all in divine timing. So take what you feel resonates here with you, disregard the rest, go about your day, but know that no matter what messages come through, it's still up to you and how you integrate this guidance today, how you integrate this reading, the choices you make, the steps you take in your world to get the fulfillment you'd like to see in your worlds. And for me, that's personal power. For all my subscribers, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love you, love you, love you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this has resonated, please feel free, subscribe, join the journey with me. And guys, if you'd like to like it and hit share and share it to your friends, that would be greatly appreciated. Help me get my messages out there. So know that time is fluid. We may be picking up on a situation from the past life, or something that's just starting to enter into your energy field. And these could also have messages for September in them because they're so late. So keep in mind again how it resonates for you. I'm just going to take a moment to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and I'm hearing Archangel Adniel for some of you guys. I don't usually use him, so I feel like that's an important message here. I'm going to ask him to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible and to deliver messages that are only for the highest good of those of us watching. So I do have a little bit of Palo Santo on my hands. I was burning this and giving a little bit of clearing the energy. So if you see black in my hands, it's just from that. So Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Cancer for August 2020? The Wheel of Fortune. The times are a-changin'. I'm hearing Bob Dylan blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Answer is blowing in the wind. So what else do we have? We got another card here. I'm being guided to pick a few more before I look at that card. So there's Justice. Could be something hidden here too. See what it is. The Eight of Cups. So in order for this new world to take place and to come into fruition, parts of the old world need to be put away properly. So what I'm seeing and I'm hearing from the Isis Oracle, there's a card that's proper burial for freedom. And basically what it talks about is that for us to move on from situations or encounter new cycles in our life, we are definitely going to be encountering new cycles in our life. We need to let go of the things that may have hurt us from the past, something that you may still hold heavy on your heart, situations or stories that we tell ourselves to be important when we're talking about ourselves to other people. What are the stories that you tell? What do you think is important, right? When you tell other people about you, when you meet someone new, these are the kinds of things that if you are telling a narrative that no longer serves you or no longer fits your life, we need to do some healing work to realize, what would I like to carry into this new cycle? What would I like to leave in the past? And having Justice here as well, some of you could have a Libra in your life. But other than that, I feel like this is finally saying, you know what, we're coming into a new system. You're coming into as well, I feel like you're coming into alignment with truth and prosperity and literally fortune. It just means we have to let go of the hang-ups that we've kept along the way. And I feel like as well, as we release the stuff that's stagnant from the past, it's uncovering new truths for you. So for some of you as well, remember this card is Eight of Cups. It came out upside down. I love these cards, they're gorgeous. I felt like there was something hidden. Well, this may even be from yourself. There may be things that you're not completely sure of. You have the Princess of Wands under here. I feel like this, I'm going to keep it because it's the bottom of the deck for this set. I feel like it's really important that if there is some underlying stuff, that you acknowledge it. If you find yourself reacting to triggers coming up, I find that, and this is me personally, but I'm sure a lot of you go through it, as I'm gearing up for a new cycle in my life, some stuff that's from the past or things I need to work on will show their head. And it might come in terms of if I get overtired, if I get really hungry, right? If you're overstressed and you react, the triggers that trigger you and the ways that you react, I am asking you guys to give yourself a little bit of leeway when this happens. Just use your empowered vulnerability to say, wow, I didn't like that reaction. That's not me. Things like this, we'll say, okay, but there's probably truth in my little freak out. For some of you women, I'm hearing like if you are coming close like to your menstrual cycle or you're PMSing, when we get in that state, sometimes we may feel overstressed, tired, sore, bloated, all those things. But I find that whatever it is that comes up during that time, during your moon time, it's important. Don't ignore it, because there is some truth to these things. Regardless, again, if you're a woman or a man, it does not matter whether you menstruate or not, okay? But I feel like really, if things come up to the surface that may have been hidden from you and you're starting to see them for the truth that they are. Bring justice and clarity to the situation. Acknowledge the places within you that may be wounded, that may need to be worked on before you can enter into this new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This new cycle as well, I feel like, has a lot of heart energy. With this Princess of Wands, this is my new little piece of green calcite, so I wanted to show you. Because I feel like this is saying, you know what, guys, it's time to move towards your heart's passions. Move towards the things that bring you and feed your desires. Move towards the things that are going to help create a fulfilling life. And if you are encountering or gifted a new opportunity, this is also saying, you know what, see the truth for it. Feel it out. Is it for you? Not everything's going to be for you. So you also, I'm hearing like you don't have to commit to everything right away. This could be try it out. See how it works for you. I feel like for some of you as well, you could have a younger fire sign. So Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius could be doing some offering for you as well. But again, take that how that resonates. So Spirit, thank you. Whew, we have Ace of Coins. And this is a grounded new start. I feel like one of the reasons this is brand new as well is because we're getting rid of the stuff that was heavy and the stuff that's stagnant and the baggage in your backpack. Let's say your purse, your backpack, you know, a bag that you carry. If you leave all your receipts and garbage in there, it gets hard to put your shopping. It gets hard to put your wallet, your keys, your phone, all the stuff you need to carry in this bag starts to get hard because there's a whole bunch of stuff that is from the past. It gets stinky, you know, you get embarrassed to take it, right? All that stuff. This stuff can manifest in our heart as well. So every once in a while, clean it out so that you can have something brand new and you have more room to carry around the new wonderful things that are meant for you. Can you clarify this Ace of Coins? Because this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it is something that is grounded and stable. And like I said, this could be in terms of actual fortune, like money. You could be entering into a new job as well. So if you have had some issues for yourself, we have the Eight of Swords here, of feeling like you may not be good enough or you may not be qualified enough to go and try and chase these jobs or chase these dreams. Spirit for me is saying you need to help release that. That may be one of the things that we are releasing is mental anguish and thoughts and cycles that are self-defeatist and that degrade ourselves, that tell us that we're not capable of things, because my friends, you are. Whatever you put your mind to, you will be capable. Now, I mean, obviously, if I put my mind to picking up a 500-pound item, my mind is probably going to fail me. Okay, this is within reason, not things that are humanly impossible unless you're Superman or Supergirl. So the two that fell out here, I have the Devil and we have the Two of Coins. And this is about creating balance. And honestly, this is about balance too. The Devil could be many things. This could be creative sexual energy. This could be your fears. This could be this shadow figure being distorted energy as well. With the Two of Swords, I feel like it's really important for you to choose things wisely and grounded in a place where, with the Eight of Swords here, with that Eight of Cups, are you allowing fear, judgment, shame, or any of that kind of devil energy to stop you from going towards your desires? Because if you are, that's one thing where you really need to take kind of a moment, right, and say, okay, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of walking through this door? Because each opportunity that's presented to us creates a doorway. And it is up to us on how we take those steps. Fear as well is a very, very successful tactic in a lot of times for policing people. If you think about, in the mass media, the fear that's created around certain things, the pandemic as well, and the way that people reacted out of fear. I mean, toilet paper hoarding, guys, people were afraid, right? Didn't know what was going to happen. And for me, okay, and this is like a side note, for me, it did a few things, because I also felt the fear. I think most of us felt the fear of what's life going to be like. I hope I don't get this, because the media really sensationalized it to being this deadly killer, that if you get it, you're going to die, don't leave your house, and those kinds of things. What did it do? I think it created a lot of mental instability within a lot of us, right? And there were things that we had to work through. But if we stay in fear, if we stay in that devil energy, you're not going to be enjoying and thriving in your life. You're going to be scared. You're going to be in panic. You're going to be in anxiety. That energy doesn't serve you. So I feel like some of what the Eight of Cups is whatever we need to walk away from, is that sort of thing, that devil energy, that self-defeatist talk as well, and that stuff that says, you're not good enough. Who do you think you are to be going after that job, to going after that career, to trying to make a change in the world? Who are you? You know what? I'm this girl. And I think that's where, for some of you, you may be balancing out a little bit of light and dark, right? That in the past, too, with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, in the past, that may have been a bit more difficult. I think that this is the time that's saying, you know what? This is your time to shine. New cycle. So we're saying to this devil energy, no. I'm going to stay balanced. I'm going to juggle what I can in my world. I want to get a message from the book for that devil energy as well, because I'm being very, very guided to. So this is the Fool seeing her shadow. And it says, here is a chakra indication that the message being sent may not be the one being received. Knowing what our shadow is, there really is no need to fear this card. There is no harm in making a choice that may be questionable, as long as you course correct as soon as it hits your awareness. The time to look at your motives is now. The hidden forces within us do not define us, yet while it may feel that options are limited right now, what if they are not? So the key words here as well is lower vibration, competitiveness, jealousy, self-deception, violence, cheating, shortcut. So this also, the planet associated with this card in this particular book, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, is the moon, things that are hidden. Much like that Eight of Cups, I felt like something was hidden from you. So the moon illuminates hidden emotions and brings things into light. Literally, emotional trickery will be exposed, yours or another person's. Here you will see the truth if you look. The meditation associated with this card is, if you betray yourself, who can you blame? Ultimately, doing the will of another against our own instinct is the crossroads faced here. Have you ever trusted someone you knew was untrustworthy simply because you wanted the dream they offered? So if you are being offered something by a fire sign, and this devil has a lot of fire on him, just saying, really, really pay attention to your motives, their motives, right? In the past, maybe you would have jumped on this for lower vibrational reasons. Is there something being offered to you now that you can see, you know what, that's not for me. I want to choose a different path. So it says, as you journal, write with compassion about the you who had the dream. What can you do to keep it alive now? So if someone's offering you something, you made questionable decisions, right? Why did you want this? What was so appealing to this option or this offer? Why did you go after it? You know, and then there you can find a lot of the hidden. I was really tongue-tied when I tried to do this. I tried to record your This is my third attempt to record your video because the intro, I was just so tongue-tied. And I feel like this is what's happening. There's something important here. Your motivations and the motivations of those people around you are important, okay? So now's the time where I feel like they're talking about hidden stuff coming out. You're going to see this very clearly with justice coming out. And this may really make you think about things a little differently. And with the 2 8s here, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Coins, we're really balancing out our head and our heart. And there may have been someone in our midst who's been very manipulative, who has dangled the carrot right in front of us, hoping that we bite because they know how to work us. This shadow aspect can be very different. It could be within yourself. It could be things that we need to heal, because how I'm feeling, okay, is this card to me also represents codependency. If we are feeling codependent, if we're needing the validation and praise of others, or even, we're trying to people please, we're trying to make people want us in their life, or we're trying to have someone in our life for fear of being alone, all of these things we need to really work on. What was the hold? Why were they able to get a hold on me? Why were they able to get me to do these things against my will? What was it? What was out of balance with me? And like the card said, course correct as soon as you figure it out. So I'm going to bring a message now from the Keeper of the Light Oracle, and I want to show you this one that was underneath, because it's Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. And this is absolutely a crucial time for it, I feel like, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Coins here. Things are really being brought to light, and you have an opportunity to change how you live your life. Downloads and understanding, the truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Really pay attention to Venus. I believe Venus is currently in Cancer, which is your sign, and I think there might have been why I was so tongue-tied, because, oh no, that's Mercury I'm thinking about. But this is also meaning that there is information coming down. So pay attention, right? Absolutely pay attention. This could even be just, guys, for Venus being in Cancer, that it's extra special right now for you guys. You may want to call on Lady Venus. You may want to take a look at your Venus. Where does it sit in your chart? That also may be important. And what I'm hearing is go check out that sign. See if there's a message there for you as well. But trust the truth that's being revealed. If there are places in your world that you don't trust yourself, that you allow that devil energy or that low vibration energy to derail you, this could be like even down to diets and stuff, okay? Because many of us struggle with weight, many of us struggle with eating healthy, making proper healthy choices for ourselves, and even in this, as self-sabotage, right? It's disrespecting our body when we do things that we know is going to hurt us. When we enter into a relationship or go back to someone that we know track records are going to hurt us, but in the short-term goal right now, it's fulfilling a need I have. I feel like this is also getting to the psychological aspects of that as well, to understanding what makes you tick. Why am I doing this? What is it fulfilling, right? So if I eat a bag of Doritos or Cheetos or whatever it is, why, right? Well, because they were crunchy and delicious. But also, right, what was it within me that was craving that? Was it boredom? Could I have put my energy into something else? Did I really need to eat those? Why didn't I stop after a bowl, right? So there's lots of different things that you can do. If you're struggling with that, get a bowl, right? Put them up high. Have an accountability partner who you say, look, I'm trying to do this, help me keep accountable. But then we let ourselves down sometimes because we're like, well, who's going to keep me accountable? Try and work it so that you keep yourself accountable. Thank you. Wow, I saw Divine Alchemy in here. No, that's not it. It's gone now. We got Kuan Yin with care and compassion, and Kali Ma facing fear. And that's that devil energy. What are you afraid of? Right? Oftentimes, people can use our fear to manipulate us. And if there's something that you know how that's being used, what are you afraid of? How can we work through it? Because Kali Ma is here to help you through this spiritual change. And absolutely, change is coming. New cycles are blooming. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And Kuan Yin, she is our divine rebel. Care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And this is important as well because everyone involved includes you. So one of the things is if this devil energy could even be like if you've been very self-serving in the past, if you have been a person who will only do something because you gain from it, this could be a really important time and a really important lesson for you to do acts of selfless kindness. Yes. Okay, do something nice for someone, expecting nothing in return, because this kind of love as well, this giving of love and this giving of opportunities, this giving of resources, the things that we have to share with people, that's really important, and I feel like it's what connects us all as humans together. So for some of you, that may be, offer help rather than needing something in return. This may even be, if you're going through a hard time, offer help to those other people in your life who are going through a hard time as well. Or it could be offer to help someone clean their house. If you go into their house and it's terrible, hey, you want me to do your dishes? If you know someone who's a new mother as well, you got to help them. Say, hey, anything I can do? Divine guidance. This is important as well. Accept that divine guidance. How is a new cycle going to come if you're not listening to spirit? If you keep feeling urged to go towards something, or hey, to help someone, to make someone a meal when you know that they're stressed to the max, help somebody else avoid their triggers by helping them. And we also have surrender and release. Surrender and release your worries, your fears, your feelings of scarcity, your worry about outcome as well. It's what I heard. Release that to spirit. Try not to focus so much on what's going to come in the end of this, but focus on the path and the love of the path along the way. So my battery's running low, guys. If I get cut off, I apologize, but I'm still going to post the video. I'm just saying. So we're going to bring one last message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. We get two that fell out. They want me to show you the bottom as well, which is Goddess Sekhmet with Fire Agate, and Passion of the Lionheart, and Angel Bath Cole and Aquamarine with their authentic voice. That's important to me because it's time to be true to you. But the two that fell out here is Goddess Isis and Isis Crystal. She shall always prevail. This is calling in Isis, calling in Goddess energy. And Goddess Gaia with Ocean Jasper, goodwill, right? Doing good out into the world, expecting nothing in return, putting out good energy, because I promise you, the universe responds to the energy that you put out. So I feel like this is a new cycle of goodwill. This is a new cycle of spreading your authentic voice, of creating your own change in the world, and knowing that you will always prevail. Let's find a message from the book here. If I trigger you, if I say something that makes you feel a certain kind of way, how did you feel? Why did you feel that way? And is there a chance that you could use this energy in your day-to-day to make positive changes in your world? We bring you the empowerment of She Shall Always Prevail. There is something magnificent in the human spirit when one chooses to believe in oneself. Life rallies to strengthen and encourage it. It is the expression of will to live, not from a place of fear of death, but of brave, divinely defiant boldness that refuses to give up on what matters most. You've had your share of heartbreak and disappointment, and yet rather than bitterness in your heart, you choose to love. You have your moments of doubt and despair, and yet, deep in your heart, you choose to continue on. You have the spirit of Isis in you, and yet, just like the Universal Mother expressing herself through Isis, you too shall prevail. So I'm going to read you some affirmations that might be really helpful. For the first little bit, you can ask me to speak through for you, or you can repeat after me if you can. You can come back to this as well. Or if you guys are looking into a new deck, the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild is wonderful, and I find it super, super healing. So I'll show you this. I call upon the crystal angel of Isis, Crystal, and Goddess Isis, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of She Shall Always Prevail. May my sacred warrior spirit be eternally empowered by love. May I fight for love through peace, dignity, and committed action towards what matters most to me. May love prevail always through my own free will, so be it. And what you can do now is take your hand. It says take the card to the center of your chest, but you don't have that. So I'll do this as well. Take your hand over your heart, and we'll say, I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to forgive and free myself from any memory or experience and associated belief system of giving up. I choose now to honor the new reality of my inner strength, my will to love, my love for life. May I be carried upon the powerful wings of Isis, who loves me unconditionally. May all beings know the unassailable strength of love within their hearts. May the love of all beings prevail. May the unconditional love of Isis protect the hearts of all living beings through divine grace and unconditional love. So be it. We're going to say a little prayer now if you want to put your hands in prayer position. May divine love bring spiritual endurance and success. May all beings fulfill their divine destiny according to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time. So be it. And the last message you guys can say 3 times. It's a wonderful affirmation. Say it in the mirror. Say it before you go to bed. The spirit of Isis rises within me, and through my empowered warrior heart, I prevail. The spirit of Isis rises within me, and through my empowered warrior heart, I prevail. The spirit of Isis rises within me, and through my empowered warrior heart, I prevail. And I hope you guys accept that. Prevail. Use this new cycle to rise. You beautiful, beautiful warriors of the heart. I love you all. That's what I have for this month, and I will talk to you soon. More than likely, I will do you guys first in September, just because you were done last. Love you guys. Bye now.